Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Vanessa, and today I am going to be talking about all the books that I have read in July, which is not many. I was again able to read 4 books in July as well. And the reason is that one of these books took up a lot of my time. And I am not like mad about it because I wanted it to take a lot of time because I was obsessed when I was reading that book. And after finishing it, I almost went into a reading slump, but I did not. I pushed myself because I had a reading goal to complete in July, and I was not able to complete it, but I still did not go into reading slump, so that is an accomplishment. But anyway, let's talk about all of these 4 books that I read in July because I loved each one of them, and I can't wait to discuss these all with you. So starting off, the first book that I read in July is Right by Ali Hazelwood. I really enjoyed this book. Ali Hazelwood's work is like a hit or miss for me. I sometimes love her books and sometimes I like don't understand them and I like don't vibe with them. And this one was a hit for me. I really enjoyed it. So talking about the story, it focuses about this girl, Misery Dark. She is daughter of this powerful vampire. He's like the head of the vampire community and she's his daughter. And she set out to marry the alpha of the werewolf pack. His name is Dove Moreland, and that's how the story starts. The first chapter we see they are getting married. It's the wedding ceremony, the first chapter. And how the first chapter ends, it's like so exciting and instantly hooked. I was instantly hooked and I wanted to continue to read and know what is going on. Like there is this secret at the end of this chapter. I think we all as readers figure out what is happening and what is going on, but Mystery does not understand what is going on. And like she is very misled. She like cannot think about that, whatever the secret that Loke and his people are hiding from Misery. And that was so exciting to read about because we all know as readers what is going on, but Misery does not know. And she's like thinking completely different about the secret, about the thing that Loke is hiding. Or like he's not hiding, she does not know he's hiding something. But they like misrepresent it, what Misery is thinking about. So that was like really interesting. But anyway, I really enjoyed this book. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. Look how much I annotated it. Like it was so fun. Also, the book is in person POV, which is like we only getting Misery Dark's POV. But at the start of every chapter, we get these little snippets of Love's thoughts, what he's thinking about Misery, what he's feeling, and that was like so cute. I like annotated so much, especially what we're getting at the start of every chapter, which was like Love's thoughts. I really enjoyed them. I really loved this book, and I highly recommend. I can't wait to read the second book in the series because when this book ended, we get little snippet of book 2, which is obviously about different characters. I think it's called Maid, but I'm excited to read Maid by her as well and complete the duology. I think we can call this a duology, even though it follows different characters in each book. But yeah, highly recommend, and I really enjoyed this one. Moving on to book 2, this is the book that I was talking about that like completely blew my mind away and I was completely hooked and obsessed and almost went into a reading slump. And I've been wanting to read this book ever since it released and I finally did. And then after finishing it, I did not know what to do with myself. I was like that miserable. And the book that I'm talking about is Alchemized by SenLinYu. Now, if you have read this book, you would know what I'm talking about because I have seen so many reviews of this book, and every single person is obsessed. Like, I will forever recommend this book to everyone. Like, if you want to read it, you have to pick this book up because this book is so good, perfection. Like, I cannot describe this word. I loved it that much. If you don't know what the book is about, this book is like set in this universe, in this country, Paladin, I think you call it, and they are currently going through this civil war. And our main girl Helena, she's on the right side of the war, and she's a healer. The story starts where like the good people, where which side Helena belonged to, they have lost, and the evil side has won. And now after the war, Helena was like locked up somewhere for 14 months, and now they discover her, but she has like no memories of the past 2 years. And now the bad side is curious about what she is hiding in her mind. And for that reason, they send her to High Reef so he can find out what she is hiding. That's how the story goes. And but the book is like so much more than how it is like, like the synopsis that I just gave you, that is nothing compared to what this book is. This book is divided into 3 parts, part 1, part 2, and part 3. And you can also describe it as like it was like three books, and three books are like merged together in one book. And every single page, every word mattered. I did not feel like it was extra or it was like too much or this could have been skipped. No, everything mattered in this book, and everything was exactly where it should have been. The writing is so amazing, the world building is so amazing, and I want to promote this book or like call this a romantasy or romance, because it's not. It's like so much more. It is fantasy, but it's so much more than that. We get the topics of war and how like war destroys you, person you become after the war has ended. Like the ending of this book, I won't call it happy. It obviously it's not happy, far from happy. I would just say that I was satisfied, sort of, even though like that ending will forever haunt me and what the characters were going through. I had tears in my eyes. I could not see the pages, the words that I was reading at the end. I don't think that I was going to cry because I'm not easy to cry. Like it depends on my mood, and if I'm personally going through something and I'm emotional, then I would definitely cry if I'm reading such a book. But this book caught me off guard, and like when I was reading the last few pages of this book, I like started crying and my eyes were tearing up and I could not see the words that I was reading. It's like it's that devastating. Everything is like so perfect in this book. Every page, like every word, every page, it was like a double-edged sword. Like nothing gave you relief. Nothing gives you relief in this book. Every time you're like turning a page, you get devastated. You get like like you can see my confusion, like not confusion, like my frustration and the dilemma, because this book is like that good and I was like heartbroken and so invested with these characters. Like the story is so good, but the characters, Helena and Kate, they are like so important to the story. It could not work without them at all. So yeah, like I absolutely love this book, and I think this will be the top book that I read this year. Nothing is going to compare to this book. I wish that I can forget about this book and read it again for the first time. That's how much I loved it. Obviously, this was 5 stars, 6 stars, all the stars in the world. Give it to this book. It's that good, and I highly recommend it if you have not read this book, and if you're intimidated by the pages, the number of pages, like it's so huge. Please don't be, because you will be so invested that by the end of the book you will be like, no, I want more. I want more. How, like, why did this book end? So yeah, highly recommend it. I really loved it, and after finishing this book, I like took 2 days and I did not start anything. And I like on the third day, I was like pushing myself to start a book because nothing made sense to me. I was completely destroyed and devastated by this book. I wanted more of Kane and Helena. I love them so much. Their chemistry, everything about them. I annotated so much in this book. Like by the end, I was reading every line, every page, everything mattered to me, and like I thoroughly enjoyed it. If you've read this book, please comment down below so I can discuss it with you. But yeah, highly recommend and absolutely devoured this month. Then the third book that I read, this book now was part of my July TBR, the book that I choose from my TBR jar, and it is a fantasy. Also, I was not able to read the other two books that I picked from my TBR jar because I ordered those books online and they did not arrive in time. So I will be including them for my August TBR. But the book that I had picked from my TBR jar for the fantasy genre was Children of Blood and Bone by Tomi Adeyemi. This is the first book in the Legacy of Orisha trilogy. I really enjoyed this book as well. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. This has been on my TBR for so long, and I was glad that I finally read it. I really enjoyed it. The story is very unique and new, and it has a lot of politics, and the characters are really amazing. So the story follows this girl, Zelly, and she is Maji. Now, Maji are these people who have power in this world, Orisha, in this country. These people, Maji people, have magic, but something happened 11 years ago, and all the magic in Orisha disappeared, and it left all the people who had magic, the Maji, without their powers, and now they like sort of being oppressed by the king because something happens to king's family, and now like he was out for their blood 11 years ago, and that's how her mother died as well. Yeah, that's how the story goes, and Silly is trying to bring magic back. She gets together with the princess of the kingdom, who is also trying to bring magic back, the reasons that matter to her. So like, yeah, everybody has their own reasons, their own journey, and they have different past. And like Zelly hates Amari so much, the princess, but I loved Amari's character so much. I did not like Zelly that much, even though she's the main character. But yeah, she had a lot of character development that she goes through and so much to learn and develop as a character. But Amari was like perfection from the beginning, how her journey goes, how she was a princess at first and she has to learn and adapt to the things that are going around her and like go on this journey with Azali and her brother Zayn. But I really loved her character development. Like it was hard for her to get out of her shell. She knows how to fight, but then it was like very difficult for her to fight. And then she gets to that point as well. So like I really enjoyed her journey as well. And yeah, I enjoyed this book and I look forward to reading book two. I have already started book two, by the way, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm so invested in the series and I will finish the whole series, even though I've heard like book three is not that great. But by this point, I am so invested, and I would want to know how it ends, how these characters are going to end up, what's going to happen with them. So I'm thoroughly invested, and I will finish this series as well. And if you have not picked it up and you want to, definitely do. It's definitely worth it. At least first book and second book, I've read 20% of it. It's going really good, and I'm highly enjoying. So yeah, this was 4 out of 5 stars. Children of Blood and Bone took a lot of time for me to finish. I was really busy in those days, so I was not able to read more books. But I was not satisfied that I had only read 3 books in July and I wanted to pick up another one. And I did. This next book I had started a few months ago, but I was not in the mood to read it. So I like completely DNF'd it and like removed it from a TBR list as well. But then I like went online and was trying to look for any book that I could read and include in my July reads. And I came across this book and I was like, I think I should read it. And I did, and I enjoyed it. I did not expect to enjoy it, but I did. And the book that I'm talking about is Butcher and Blackbird by Brynne Weaver. This is a short book and it's the first book in the series. I think it's called the Ruinous Love Trilogy. And I enjoyed it. Even though these 2 characters, they are like killers, like their part-time job is to kill people who are not good people. Who hurt innocent people and who like torture them and do all sorts of bad things. So these 2 characters have taken it about themselves to rid the world of these bad people. And every year they meet for this game. It's like arranged by other people and they meet for it and they have to like kill the person that they're assigned, and like it's a game that they do every year. That's how they meet, and it was like really good even though they're characters, but the juxtaposition of them being killers to how they are as people and when they like get interested in each other was like really cute. They were so cute together, and I really loved their romance and how they come together. The girl, she's like not interested and she's like so scared, she's so insecure, but he does not push her and he does not even confess. And it's been like so many years, and like later on when he realized like maybe she's ready, he confesses his feelings. So yeah, the build up to the relationship was really good. I enjoyed it. I gave it out of 5 stars. And the second and third book in this series, I have already added them to my TBR as well because I like now I'm interested and invested. And they follow the brothers of the main guy in this book. So yeah, I'm interested. We also get a little snippets of their stories in this book as well. So yeah, that got me interested and invested. So I will definitely read them as well. But yeah, these were all the 4 books that I was able to read in July, and I had a good reading month, no doubt. And I look forward to reading more amazing books in August as well, which will be my next video. So please wait for that and watch it as well. But yeah, these were all the books that I read in July, and I hope you had a good reading month as well. Let me know if you had any 5-star reads in July, and if you've read any of the books that I mentioned in this video. Do share your thoughts and I would love to hear them. Yeah, I will see you in my next video. Happy reading!